Sri Lanka gets ready to welcome Bangladesh in the reverse fixture of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2025 in what many will see as a game in which Peter Butler can be petrified after last game's 3-0 win over Bhutan. But they'll take nothing for granted against the Sri Lanka side, which is getting better and better as they get used to the pace and speed of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship. This is match number 10 coming your way, live and exclusive from the Kings Arena training ground in Dhaka. The providing national colours of Sri Lanka comes with a pride of passion, an exception to rediscover the glory days of the past, and this squad assembled by the Team Tank failed to do so. This competition had a lot of positive outcomes for Sri Lanka, as Shivanta Kumara is famed for his tactical defensive prowess and has no doubt set his sights.
Fitness are well, I am sure, because first match they score 9-1. I think we try to stop that goals today. We know no injuries that are players. Therefore, I think that strategy is okay.
The Bangla Tigresses, here they come, swaggering. A brilliant squad will be eager to show their resilience after last year's memorable fight in the final. And the team has 4 SAF Under-20 women's title, the most successful team in this esteemed competition over the years. And Butler's side are hard to beat due to their resilient defense and quick counter-attacking intent. With a more balanced squad this year, are set to defend the title.
We entered this tournament, the whole 23 squad. I wanted to share the workload around, and today's another day. We shuffle it around and we give some of the players who have maybe not had much game time, fringe players, to actually gain some valuable game time.
Did mention about valuable game time. Temperatures 31 degrees centigrade, wind speed 13 kilometers per hour. The conditions certainly gonna be a little comfortable compared to the opening game of the day. The top 2 of course unchanged, but chance for Sri Lanka to cause an upset and open their account. The 18-year-old forward Lanka had a decent tournament, and Sanduni, who plays as a right winger and previously worked tirelessly down the flanks, her partnership with Lanka was delectable at times, and Reshmi looked assured and Dulni glides into right positions, and Kavini has impressed as well with her defensive capabilities. Shivanta maintained the 4-4-2 formation from their first game against Bangladesh, but made 3 changes to the starting 11. Needs something special tonight to halt Bangladesh's aggression. Peter Butler has done some brilliant business in terms of scouting. The Bangla Tigresses have 6 different goal scorers, the top assist maker from the last season's SAF Under-20 campaign, in the form of Sapna Rani, Munki Akhtar and Shanti Mardi respectively, having secured 2 of the best players in the league. However, Bangladesh's statement, the find has to be that of Moti Krishna Rani, as the young striker added a directness to her gameplay. And at this stage and how the group has shaped up, only a defeat by a big margin can put Bangladesh under pressure, which looks highly unlikely at this stage. It was an absolute spectacle created by the fans when they played the season opener at the Kings Arena main stadium. It was a magical and surreal evening to see so many fans, and that reminds you why football or any sport is absolutely nothing without spectators. And since 2010, Bangladesh women's team created historical achievements that built their international status, especially those SAF victories. Only 2 meetings between the 2 sides at the SAF Under-20 Women's Championship. The first one way back in 2021. Bangladesh beat Sri Lanka by a dozen of goals. However, the last encounter just a week back at the Kings Arena main stadium ended 9-1 in Bangladesh's favour. 2 big margin victories over Sri Lanka. Both sides are ready for this challenge. You're watching all the live action only on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz. Bangladesh have written plenty a tale of victorious and many successes in the quintessential South Asian football story. And they will look to add to that storied chapter again. And who would love to show it's not just about winning the titles anymore, it's about making a statement in the continental competition as well. Notably, Lanka showcasing her immense potential, recognized for agility, adept dribbling, and precision in finishing. Her aptitude extends to set-piece execution, solidifying her reputation as a multifaceted talent. There is no doubt in Bangladesh's attack, but more importantly, they've learned how to ride the storm of attacks from the opposition. They're learning that defending is much an art as attacking, and that ability to contain this team in the special cooker of a tournament will be tested once more. Teams are ready now
Ladies
for the
and
national
gentlemen, please
anthems.
stand for the national anthem of Sri Lanka. And now the national anthem of Bangladesh.
Now, both teams are dedicated to ensuring the happiness of the passionate fans through exceptional performance in the field of play. Peter Butler has won hearts with his style of football in the last game, and there has been a response from the attackers. It's improvement over the course of the season, a shot in the arm for this team. Recently spelling the darkness has been Moti Rani, who scored a brace in the last game, adding a directness to a game. The team photographs Bangladesh staring at their fifth title. On the flip side, Sri Lanka will be looking for the first points on board. Preparation has been relentless. They focus unwavering as they get ready for this one, and are excited to showcase the hard work and dedication that the team has put in. The referee in charge is Shering Yankhe from Bhutan, supported by Prem Kumari and Marina Dhimal. The fourth official, of course, is Anjana Rai, Captain Sanduni, and Surma Jannat. just focused on giving their best performance and embracing the challenges that come their way this evening. Now, time to get into the team news. Sri Lanka, 4 defeats in a row, conceded 28 goals. Have gone with a 5-2-3 formation. No changes from the Nepal game. Kavini will be dropping into the back line. Samduni will join Lanka and Chasila up front with Indran and Kavini in central midfield. And talking about the Bangla Tigresses, Peter Butler has made 5 changes from that 3-0 win over Bhutan. Pooja Das comes into the starting lineup. Nabiran Khatun replaced by Surma Jannat, who's the skipper. And Kanon Bahadur comes in for Bonna Khatun. And Ayantu Mahato replacing Shikha. And Sonali gets her first start in between the sticks. It's a 4-2-3-1 rather from Peter Butler, with Moti Krishna Rani, the lone front runner. Match number 10, all set. Nepal beating Bhutan 8-0 in the previous fixture.
Let the countdown begin.
Now the pressure is on Bangladesh
4, 3,
to create a few points gap
1.
with the Gorkha girls. And so the calming words of the head coaches inside the players' head is competing with a pounding in their hearts. Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, the standout fixture of the day, and all eyes firmly now on this game. Ruma Akhtar, she has cemented her place in defense. Every now and then had to adjust. He played alongside Nabiran Khatun in the last game. Now pairing up with Surma Jannat, Nadia Akhtar and Kanon Akhtar, the 2 fullbacks. Interestingly, Pooja Das has been asked to play slightly advanced beside Rupa Akhtar. Oishi Khatun and Kanon Bahadur are the 2 protective screens in front of the defense line. Let's see how Ayantu Mahato she performs. The first start for her as well. Sri Lanka just adding extra body in defense. A very conservative approach from Shivanta Kumarwa, and why not? He's up against one of the best teams of the tournament. He's gone with 3 in the front line. That will force Bangladesh to have 4 players during the build-up. To have the numerical advantage. But 2 in midfield might be overpowered. Butler have too many quality to rely on. Mostly a mixture of youth and experience, exceptional in attack and in defense. Peter James Butler is fine-tuned in this team. They are performing like champions. Here is Tharusika. Did struggle with her knee injury in the last 2 games. And doesn't have too many options. Shivanta Kumara has had to ride misfortune with injuries, and it does have the option of Shashmi on the bench tonight, though. A few appearances really helped her cause, and she really stood out in the local league. In terms of the main threat, Lion Shika can cause all sorts of problems. Bangladesh developing a move and expecting a run down there from Aunto Mahato. That never came. It took them nearly 33 minutes to score in the last game against Bhutan. So Mina scoring the quickest goal of this tournament within 50 seconds, setting a new record in the Saff Under 20 Women's Championship. Bangladesh in the ascendancy, having more of the ball. Sri Lanka yet to get the feel of it. Nadia Akhtar with a throw in. Not managing to find its mark. Decent crowd gathered, all watching this behind the fencing. It's a very compact pitch here at the training center ground. Corner for Bangladesh. It's Kanun Bahadur will take the corner. They need a quick goal. And that will settle their nerves. Bahadur takes it. That was a good idea. Pooja Das. It's a handball. It's Gagani. Strike. Defensive partner, Dulni, the tallest player on the pitch. Ruma Akhtar of Bangladesh, very strong aerially. Kanun Bahadur. On to Kanum Akhtar. Bangladesh building up nicely. Rupa tries to find Ayanto Mahato. Here are the officials of the Bangladesh Football Federation. Worked day in and day out, making sure the women's game develops in the country. In the football history, only once has the national team played in the Asian Cup final round back in 1980. And the men's national team participated in the tournament held in Kuwait. And since then, no national team from Bangladesh has managed to qualify for the Asian Cup. The men's team are currently participating in the qualifiers for the 2027 Asian Cup, but just 1 point from the first two games. The road to the qualification looks extremely difficult for Jamal Bhuyan and Hamza Chaudhary. Sri Lanka, here they come from the right. Indran Gregory's delivery straight to the goalkeeper. The Bangladesh women's team has shown that nation that dreams are not just to be dreamed, they can indeed be achieved. In 2005, BFF from the Bangladesh Women's National Under 17 team that participated in the AFC Under 17 Women's Championship held in Namhae, South Korea, under the invitation of the Asian Football Confederation. The Bangladesh women's team made the international debut at the 2010 South Asian Games in Dhaka. Eventually, women's football academies were established throughout the country, notably in Rangamati and Rajshahi. The BFF also launched the BFF Elite Female Academy and received a one-star recognition as part of the AFC Elite Youth Scheme. Then you have the Bongo Mata Under 19 Women's International Gold Cup, also established in 2019, the country's first international women's football tournament. So a lot of work behind the scene. Is Moti making inroads? Moti goes for the shot. Headed off the line. Back in once more. Corner for Bangladesh. Somehow it's been kept out by Thalusika. There is a chance. Moti Rani using her outstep. Dulli clearing it off the line. Good save on the follow-up. The second corner of the game for Bangladesh. 10 minutes on the clock. It's still goalless. Karun Bahadur. Here is that Indipper, unmarked, unchallenged. Fails to guide it goalwards. Just had to divert it somewhat. Lanka. The offside flag is up against Indran Gregory. She started in almost all the 5 matches that Sri Lanka played so far. And the defense let in 28 goals. It scored only 1. Goal difference of minus 27. Surma Jannat. Nadia. Just knocking the ball around swiftly. An access denied from the far right. Surma keeps the attack alive for Bangladesh. That was wayward. Back to Shonali. It's a fine ball, and now Ayanto on the burst. Chasing shadows along. With 3 goals within 12 minutes. And the other game, nothing as of yet in this one. Just a 1 goal line clearance from Dulni. Saw the gap and tries to exploit it. Urging for a run from Sanduni. That's much better from Sri Lanka. They try to press high and close down the gaps. Pressing the ball. Sonali got to retake it. Sharing Wanke. Very specific with the positionings and all. Anto. Ruma Akhtar has been a find of the tournament for Bangladesh. Almost every player in the squad getting invaluable game time. Sonali, Bangladesh trying to play out, using her shadow just to close down Oeshi Khatun. Plays it on the right hand side. Pooja is touched behind. Bangladesh have their third corner. Sri Lanka are much organized in defense. Karan Bahadur swung into the danger zone. Back in the territory. Slight confusion inside the box. Rupa Akhtar. Ruma continues to stay up. Misplaced that pass. Lost her balance. First quarter gone. It's Sri Lanka nil, Bangladesh nil. And it took them just a couple of minutes to score in the reverse fixture. Sapna Rani converting a free kick from 20 yards out. She's on the bench. Was the game changer against Bhutan in the second half. Kano Akhtar keeps going. Kano, someone needs to front her up, just allowing her time and space to move freely with the ball. Kavini to take the throw in. They have built and launched the Women's National League Sri Lanka recently to build the match fitness and talent pipelines. Invested in experienced coaches and tactical programs and regular youth competitions with international friendlies and training camps abroad to raise the standard. Now the loose ball is picked up. Karan Bahadur tries to spread it out wide. Too much zip on that pass. Even a draw here would place Bangladesh in a slightly advantage position when they take on Nepal day after tomorrow for the decider. They can manage lifting the title even with a couple of draws. And I'm sure Peter Butler would certainly want to win all the games. You never want to play for a draw. And that may backfire. Sometimes having to do it with a win can be a blessing in disguise. Both Nepal and Bangladesh high in spirits. When it comes to scoring goals, Nepal are lethal. It's Moti. Would be difficult for Shagorika when she comes back to make her place into the starting lineup. Such has been the competition in the team. Always a good headache to have for a coach. Can have a lot of players to select from. Corner conceded very cheaply. Has been given as a foul. Dulni. Not much distance on the clearance. Reshmi. Only as far as a red shirt. Bangladesh, they step forward yet again. Karusika. Can they keep a clean slate? For how long will they be able to hold on? It's the same taker. Another clearance right from the goal line. Just headed away to safety. Lanka picking up pace. She's got players in support. Excellent tracking back from Oishi Khatun. This has been the hallmark of Bangladesh's gameplay. They attack and defend as a collective unit. Needs medical help. That looks slightly tricky. Head injury. Might be concussions. Rumesha, the right fullback. Just having a concussion check. Now went down yet again. Has been asked to leave the playing area for treatment. It's a very delicate area. Sri Lanka, meanwhile, they have a throw in. Peter Butler trying all the three goalkeepers. Started with Swarna Rani Mondal. Then a couple of games for Mili Akhtar. And now Sonali gets a game as well. He's kept everyone happy in the team. And that's what all the top coaches do. And at this level, it's all about player management. And at this stage, players are eager to play. Surma Jannat with the captain's armband for the second time in the tournament. Chipped in and tried back as well the other night. Just a one-headed clearance off the line and one from the corner. And now Moti once more. They still have a chance. The commit players, they overload the box. Shot might be in. What a strike. A brilliant finish. That creeped into the bottom corner. Bangladesh takes the lead. It's Kanon Bahadur who provides the breakthrough. No reaction time for the goalkeeper. Kanon Rahani Bahadur, her first goal of this tournament. Moti Rani was in the mix. Then that layoff outside the box with her left foot. That nestled into the bottom corner. Oh, a mistake. And now Moti. Tempting bounce. Not managing to connect. Bangladesh are 0-1 up. Goal on the 24th minute mark. There is Nadia. Surma Jannat shifting to 3 in defense while building up. And they play a very high line. Where is she? Ruma Akhtar scanning the area. Finds that clever ball. Just too clever by half. This was Rani's guide on towards Kanon Bahadur. Plants her left foot. So much of precision. Great accuracy on that hit. Near post delivery. Keeper's punch. Not a great one. It's up. Once more set up perfectly for Rumpa Akhtar. It's deflected out for a corner kick. Bangladesh now with the foot on the gas. In swinger. Might break here for a red shirt. Will there be one more hit from distance? Ricochets. A lot of white shirts and then another try. Decent passage of play from the Bangla Tigresses. Oyunto asking for the return and she's been obliged. Fails to keep it in play. Slightly getting involved now. The onus is on the likes of Kanon Bahadur and Oishi Khatun too. make sure she gets involved into the game. Struggling to find the pathways to goal, Sri Lanka. Now pushing forward, the team in white. That's a lovely ball. Indran Gregory. Two arriving in the center. That's so poor from the number 11. And a pass in complete contrast to the work done before. Interception at the other end. Falls to Moti. Tackle round her back. Free kick for Bangladesh. There is Gagani. Left on the floor, number 9. Will look to extend the lead from this free kick. Surma Jannat. Whistle for the cooling break. It's been a slow start from Bangladesh. Sri Lanka giving a great account of themselves in the first quarter. And it was Kanon Bahadur's left footer that has given Bangladesh the lead. Good start for Kanon Bahadur. Couple of useful ball-ins from the corner. Bangladesh are not really panicking. A very matured side. They know, irrespective of the scoreline, they just got to make sure they do not return empty-handed from this game. Even a draw here will put them in the lead. A lot of pressing up front from Moti. Tharusika, she was looking good. In goal as usual. And needed a quality strike to beat her tonight. That is exactly what Kanon Bahadur managing to do. Now Bangladesh will have to execute this free kick to perfection. Surma Jannat, the captain, over this free kick. Will she go directly for goal? Looks so. Yet again, that similar mistake from Tharusika. Went in with her feet, inviting trouble. Luckily to get away with it. Bangladesh cross whipped in. Sent out, and now with her right foot, Bahadur. That has gone wide. in run. Well read by Room Akhtar. Room Akhtar. Both the fullbacks very active. Joins in the attack as and when required. Oishi finds Pooja. The angle was too narrow. Moti available at the near post. To the wrong option. There it is. Gagani. Only manages to find a red shirt. Moti skips past one. The shot is deflected out for a corner kick. Comes to life with the ball at her feet. In and around the penalty area. Another in-swinger. The tall set back is the target. Another hit from the edge. This time, the number 20 of Sri Lanka puts it behind. That was Chasila, striker. Now the corner count keeps on mounting. Now, perfect bounce. It was well struck. Just lacked a little bit of pace. There it is. Sits up nicely for Surma. Beaten once so far in this game. Sri Lanka, can they surprise Bangladesh? The only goal in the tournament came against this side. Mayan Sika. Can she score yet again against Bangladesh? Another try from distance. Oh, off the bar and the header. Collected by the goalkeeper. That was from a long way out. Surma Jannat. Look at that. It was dipping in. Could have been a dream goal. Moti Rani fails to capitalize. Rupa finding Ananto. Oishi. Now the ball is a teasing delivery. A snapshot from Moti. Went over. It was a good ball in by Pooja Das. Look at the first touch, and then the shot could have been better. The first touch making the angle slightly friendlier. The finishing was poor. Oishi. Can she make amends? Moti. Time and again invades into the Sri Lankan box. Corner from that same side, time and again. Same game plan. This time towards the near post. We'll have another go at it. This time gets enough purchase. Come on, Bahadur. Puja. Forced into mistake. Sri Lanka now have the ball back. Not for too long though. Ananto Mahato. The Bangladesh centre backs just playing inside the Sri Lankan half. You can imagine the amount of pressure the Lankans are present. Oh, an off the ball challenge. And there it is. Might be that stray arm. Surma Jannat, her left hand onto the face of the Sri Lankan captain Sanduni. And she needs medical assistance. And there it is once more. And the follow through, that left hand hitting her face. Got to be careful, Surma Jannat. Just went unnoticed. That could have been a yellow card. Rolls it into the channel. Another move developing. And Bangladesh are very dominant from the right hand side in the first half. And down the left. Just a few threatening runs from Ananto Mahato. Most of the attack, most of the pressure is from the right hand side. Pooja Das is stationed. Both Pooja and Nadia Akhtar, they combine very well within the game. Ruma Akhtar marshalling the defense. Surma. Regulation time of just a couple of minutes left in the first half. Sri Lanka 0, Bangladesh 1. Bangla Tigresses, they need an insurance goal. Ananto not allowed to get past. Rumesha, good play from the right full back. It's a very good battle between her and Ananto Mahato. This time a corner. Near post delivery. Back-to-back corners for Bangladesh. They've had plenty of them in the first half. Nothing to show for yet. Sri Lanka inching closer to the end of the first half. Can they find the equalizer? 5 minutes added on. There is time for the Lankans to restore parity. Just need to show some character, some attacking intent, and make sure they do not play to the hands of Bangladesh. Currently just dancing to the tunes of the team in red. The scoreline sometimes doesn't show the true story. A lot of pressure from the team in red. Just managed to find the back of the net only once in the first half. And Ananto Mahato has set off. Mesha nicely cut out. Back to the defender. They got to reboot. Nice touch build up from ball put in. Moti. And still Moti. Off the bar. Still alive. And Bangladesh. They find their second. Right before the break. It's 0-2. Moti's ground up. It's the foot of the post. And the rebound is converted by Pooja. Look at the hit. Great takedown. Enters the box. And then rising left footer. Pooja Das. She was closing in. And just managing to find the back of the net. Just rewarded for showing patience. You even see big teams, they lose their focus, get frustrated. But they kept on attacking, never gave up. Just kept believing in themselves. And that pressure eventually reaped rewards. Here is the finish once more. Moti Rani, exceptional. The first goal for Pooja Das. Now the goal just coming in at the right time. Before the lemons break. Ananto Mahato. Ball whipped in. It's low and hard. Trying to find space for the shot. Kanom once for let's fly. Trickle past the near post. Might be the last piece of action of this first half. With just a few seconds left. Sri Lanka 0, Bangladesh 2. Goals from Kanun Bahadur on the 24th minute mark. And Pooja Das extending the lead. 148th minute. Here is the end of the first half then. Bangladesh looked very comfortable. Well in control of this game. Very disciplined at the same time. A better fight from Sri Lanka. But they continue to be leaky in defense. At the break, Sri Lanka 0, Bangladesh 2. Shivanta Kumara would want to avoid the fifth defeat of this campaign. Bangladesh on the flip side looking for the fifth win in a row. The scoreline at halftime is Sri Lanka 0, Bangladesh 2. I'll show you the highlights of the first half. Plenty of goal mouth actions. Few close deliveries put in by Kanan Bahadur from the corner. And Pooja Das, she's been a treat to watch in the first half from the right wing. A lot to play for in the second 45. Here are the first half highlights. Sri Lanka taking on Bangladesh in the reverse fixture of the Saff Under-20 Championship. And the first attack and the clearance of the line by Dulli. And the return was nicely kept away by Tharusika. And this was the goal. A bitter blow for Sri Lanka. After a lot of confusion, that hit put behind by Chasila. Could have been an own goal as well. Bangladesh clearly had better exchanges in the first half. Lion's share of ball possession, plenty of scoring chances. That shot from Surma Jannat clattering the woodwork. Moti failed to score. Hits the foot of the post on the turn, and then Pooja makes no mistake from a point blank range. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned, we'll join you after the break.
Substitution for Bangladesh. Jersey number
Welcome
7,
back. You are watching
Jersey number
the Saff Under 20 Championship 2025 live from the Kings Arena training ground. It's Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, and Bangladesh making a change right from the start as a Faida Khandekar
Jersey number 7,
and
Shapna Rani.
number 15
Jersey
Munki
number 11,
Akhtar and
Rubina
Sapna Rani.
And jersey
All
number
three of
6,
them
Musammad
comes on
Munki
so as
Akhtar.
Yumela Marma. 4 changes straight away from Peter Butler. He's back to the basics. Back to his tried and tested players. Breaking the lines is very important for these youngsters. And the coaches would have been in the whiteboard to discuss that, and what a fantastic opportunities. A lot of words have been exchanged during the half time in both the dressing rooms, and Shivanta will have been very vocal in how he wants his team to play. We are underway with the second half. Peter Butler laying his cards. Yumela Marma. Marma passed a couple and hung up at the far post. Beaten away by the goalkeeper. Impact straight away from number 11. Look at that cross, beautifully whipped in towards the on-rushing player, Oyunto Mahato. Corner for Bangladesh, the first of the second half. The referee Shering Yanke just had a word with the players, clears the melee. Sapna delivers, header comes in as well. Went out for another corner. Taken a nick in the way. Sapna Rani. This time from the far right. Good ball in. Equally well defended by Sri Lanka. It's back with Sapna. Yumela Marma can't get there. It's snatched away by Sri Lanka. It's beautifully done by Kavini. Yumela Marma. That will bring another corner kick for Bangladesh. There's been corners galore. More than Faida Khandekar gets back the captain's armband, the leader of this team. Ideally, these are the players expected to start against Nepal day after tomorrow. Just 48 hours away from what could be their 5th title. Oh, it's blocked off by Sri Lanka. Not managing to get it out of their feet, Bangladesh, but a Faida Khandekar narrowly misses out. Very nearly the 3rd for Bangladesh, but it just trickles out. And looks like Rumesha, she's right ankle, very strong player, gets up immediately. A close shave for Sri Lanka. Faida Khandekar And a chance from the corner. Sapna. Lion Shika. And that's smart from Bangladesh. Yumela Marma. She's up against Rashmi. Shots on. Yet again off the mark. This time it's Munki Akhtar. She scored a brace in the reverse fixture. Her performance got overshadowed by Shagorika's hat-trick. Five minutes into the second half, Sri Lanka 0, Bangladesh 2. The goals came in the first half. Sri Lanka just trying to delay proceedings. Kavini. Lanshika. Amina signs and loses out to Ruma Akhtar. Hirmela battling with Gagani. Hirmela Marma commits a foul. A lot of expectations from her. Just like Rituparna Chakma from the senior team. She scored that winning goal for Bangladesh against Myanmar. That helped them qualify for the AFC Women's Asian Cup for the very first time. Currently in Bhutan to play the Bhutan Women's League. That has been one refreshing part as far as Bhutan football is concerned. Oh, beautifully done. Munki Akhtar puts it in a great area. Just in a flash. Oyanto Mahato could have had her first goal. A couple of beautiful moves from Bangladesh. Sapna. Lansika can get in behind. The touch was too long. Lansika once more makes that interception. That's Sapna. It draws a lot of cheer from the fans. Free to watch with the ball feet. Supremely calm and composed. Another chance goes a-begging for Bangladesh. This time it's Yurmela Marma on the end of that. Look at the diagonal pass. Trisha was free in the middle. She went for goal herself. Bangladesh, they want to extend Another scoreline. Trisha. A touch behind for a corner. Bangladesh are much more sharp in this half. Yurmela Marma. Chance to redeliver. Goes low. And a shot. Blasted over the top. Oishi Khatun. That was a clever move by Bangladesh. Variety from the corner finally. From the 18 yards in. She's put it over the top. Oh, that's a smart build-up. Bangladesh making inroads. Just wide. Trisha. What a moment. It's pure madness in front of goal. Chance after chance goes a-begging. Sri Lanka makes a change. Shashmi will replace Kuveta.
Substitution for Sri Lanka, jersey number 18, Kuveta Thayaparan, replaced by jersey number 8, Sashmi.
The first change of this game. Look at the chance. Quick 1-2. Lovely exchange. Scuffed the shot slightly. Sri Lanka now trying to step into the opposition's half. Cancelled out. Lanka. A chance to hit them on the break. Munki Akhtar cuts it back. Shot is on. Slicing it in the end. Ruma Akhtar just keeps things very simple. Munki, watch out for her pace and fearlessness. That's a telling pass. Trisha left it behind slightly, and now she is isolated. Sri Lanka mopped up nicely. Another corner from this area. Yurmela Marma. Ruma Akhtar has been the target during the corners time and again. She fails to deliver. He's got a big frame. Its tallest player in the Sri Lankan defense, Dulli, has been tasked to mark Ruma Akhtar every time she comes up during the set piece, and to provide that aerial presence. A fader. Sonali. Searching ball. Poor clearance. Dulli more out of frustration this time. We've reached the hour mark here at the Basundhara Kings Arena. Training ground is Sri Lanka 0. Bangladesh 2. The scoreline doesn't change in the second half. We saw only 2 goals earlier in the day. In the second 45, after 6 in the first. Munki swings this one in. Indran Gregory puts it out of the danger zone. It continues to stay out. Munki Akhtar injected a lot of pace. Yurmela Marmar. She keeps going. Both very fast players, the number 11 and the number 15 of Bangladesh. Yumela. Jasila. She's been busy. Time and again falling into defense. We saw her drop back time and again in the last 3 encounters as well. The back-to-back 7-0 defeats for Sri Lanka against Nepal. Lost 5-0 to Bhutan on 13th of July. All big margin defeats. Will this one be something different? Oishi gets it away. Peter Butler, a very shrewd tactician, has tasted success with the senior women's side last year. Won the Saff championship. Was brought on by the Bangladesh Football Federation as the head coach of the PFF Elite Academy. And later on, given the charge of the senior team, national women's team rather. And the senior women's team won 8 out of 15 games under his tutelage, which means 53.33% of win ratio. And that's pretty decent number. The treatment continues for the Sri Lankan number 6 Rumesha. Yumela Marma in corner duties from the far left in the second half. Just having a check on the bounce. And play resumes with that drop ball. A fader. See the entire Bangladesh defense line stepping inside the Sri Lankan half. That was loose from the goalkeeper. Oh, gets the hit. Nicely grabbed by the goalkeeper. Oh, shot in. Once more, it goes wide. Trying to test the keeper time and again. This time it was Oyunto Mahato. Sri Lanka will be happy with this scoreline. If they get a goal back at this point, things can be slightly tricky. Rashmi. Conceded just 4 goals, Bangladesh. 2 against Nepal, 1 apiece against Sri Lanka and Bhutan. They scored 21 times this season. A victory will take them to 15 points. 3 points clear of Nepal. Nepal having a goal difference of plus 26 at present. Even if they lose to the Gotha girls, that has to be a defeat by a big margin. Then only Nepal can return from here with the coveted Saff Under 20 championship title. For Bangladesh, the plan is pretty clear. They want to win in each and every game. The first leg fixture against Nepal was closely contested. A late winner from Moti Krishnarani. Nepal just fighting back from being down by a couple of goals. The game just looked 50-50 at one point. The way it ebbed and flowed still remains one of the best games of this season. And Shanti Mardi might come on for Bangladesh. Another very exciting player. She's on to 4 goals. Munki on 3 goals and an assist, and Moti on 3 goals as well. A lot of options for Butler. With Kanon Bahadur getting on the score sheet, and Pooja. He now has 8 different goal scorers. And that highlights the strength of this team. They have goals from across the pitch. This was another try from 20 yards out. That won't bother the goalkeeper, Tharusika. Ruma. This is Sapna. Crossfield ball. Pooja. And using the wings very well. There's that in dipper from distance. It could have been a world-class strike from Sapna Rai. Shanti Mardi will come on now.
Substitution for
Add more pace from the left wing.
Bangladesh.
Anantubala Mahato is on.
Jersey number 20, Shanti Mardi.
Like for like change. Ananto also an exciting talent, but Shanti has got more in her locker when it comes to attacking. Sapna with a mazy run. Wonderful control. Another in dipper, and it has gone in. Unable to keep it out. Pooja with a spectacular goal. And out of no. This will go down as one of the best goals of this edition, the Saff Under 20 Women's Championship. That was dipping in. Too hot to handle. Harusika line. Look at the finish. At full stretch, still not managing to prevent the ball from going in. A double for Pooja. Bangladesh are 0-3 ahead. Similar scoreline from the last game against Bhutan. $13 goals scored in the last 3.5 games by Bangladesh. Nepal scoring 22 in their last 3. Something incredible. Yumela Marma holding off a challenge. Sapna. Munki. Another hit from Oishi. She lines this one up onto her right foot. This was the previous goal. Managing to get a hand on that, but still went on. Ruma. Just one clean sheet for Bangladesh. That came in the last game. Yumela. Time and again, the Blue Tigresses knocking to the channel where Yumela Marma is present. Last quarter. Continues to trouble her. Especially during the second half, it becomes seems like won't be able to continue. That looks quite serious. She needs immediate medical attention. Tharusika. And with that, the referee signals for another cooling break. Improved performance. It looks like some breathing issues with Tharusika. And there she is, immediately went down. Shouldn't be risking her anymore. Shivanta Kumara. Might bring on Idusha Gamage at this stage. There's no point risking with Tharusika. Shanti Mardi, one of the finds of this tournament. The assistant coach very animated. The game was slightly slow-paced in the first half with the inclusion of Yumela and Munki, and that eventually infused a different dimension, added a lot more pace. We saw a few flash of brilliance from Munki Akhtar and from Yumela Marma as well. The treatment still continues. There she is, Sonali. Just a few minutes away from bagging her first clean sheet on a start. She's up on her feet. She's got the fire in the belly to fight. Despite all the odds. Looks alright to continue though. Kagani. Oh, beautiful through ball. Yumela Marma. Another sitter. Missed by Bangladesh, and Munki with a hit. Pushed away by the goalkeeper, and she pushed it wide. Bangladesh are up through the gears. Yumela Marma. Marma inside the box. Marma with another ball played across. Fails to control Krishna. And now Dulni steps in. Puja. That's nicely cut out. Puja is on a hat trick. Terrific work rate from the number 18. Primarily a right back, can also put in a shift as a right winger. Very versatile player. Known for her scoring traits, which is why the coaches they prefer to even field her further up the pitch. It's a good looking ball. Almost sneaked through the near post. Moti, for the second time in this game, denied by the bar. A slight touch from the keeper as well. This is Puja. No way forward for Bangladesh. Defending in numbers, Sri Lanka. Rumaktar. Was a no-look ball, a slide rule pass. Picking up pace, Lanka. And the goalkeeper was well alert and read that pretty well. Regulation time of just 7 minutes left. And Bangladesh get in a few more. Munki. Yumela. Away from one. Yumela went for placement. Got down on time. Tharusika. Another good piece of goalkeeping. Ruma, throughout this evening, stayed mostly inside the Sri Lankan territory. That's a clumsy challenge onto Shanti Madi. This was the incident. Clipped from behind. Sapna. Can they score one? Kept her eyes on the ball, Tarusika. More often than not, Bangladesh just asking questions of the Sri Lankan goalkeeper. Gagani on the free kick. And his ball in. Runs out kick. No thrust in the Sri Lankan attack. There's that distribution once more. That trademark forward ball. That trademark run from Moti Rani. And that trademark finish. From the last game, Sapna Rani's forward ball. Moti Krishna Rani's finish. Number 4 for Bangladesh.
Goal for Bangladesh.
Goal number 4.
Jersey number 9.
Moti Krishna.
Sri Moti Krishna Rani.
Again, play stopped. More problems. It's immature, really, from the coach to continue with Tarusika. Despite having problems, didn't look 100% at all since the last 3 games. Wonder what might have held Sivanta Kumara back from giving game time to the reserve goalkeeper Idusha Gamage. Safety, the well-being of the players comes first. It's important to safeguard the comfort of the players. That's very much part of the coaching manual. Wonder what's stopping him from changing the keeper. And now the stretcher comes out, finally. And finally, Idusha Gamage coming on. They have nothing to gain at this point. And hopefully another young goalkeeper Gets a few important minutes under her belt. A lot of time wasted already in treating Tarusika. Plenty of time gonna be added on.
Additional time, 8 minutes.
Now the change. Additional time 8 minutes. And the wait still continues. Idusha replacing injured Tarusika. She's without shin guards. A debut for Idusha Gamage in Sri Lankan colours. Shadi comes on for Sashmi.
Replaced by jersey number 12, Ushadi Gunawardhanage, and jersey number 23, Idusha Gamage.
And play resumes finally. After almost about 5 minutes of stoppage. This was Moti Trishna Rani's goal. Gets the better of a marker and underneath the goalkeeper. Poacher's finish. Sapna. Jumela Marma. Freda. Back to Shonali. Bangladesh will be happy to play this way. They just keep the ball for a prolonged period, frustrate their opponents, and then launches a very quick counter attack. There is still time for Bangladesh to get in a couple of goals. Make the scoreline 6-0, probably 7-0. Shanti Mardi. What can she deliver? In it comes a slight deflection. Might get to a red shirt. Oishi Khatun to adjust her feet out. Buys a corner kick in the process. Urmela Marma was the back post. No conviction in the clearance. Back to Umela. Oh, swift ball. Excellent vision. Now Feda Khandakar cutting through a Feda. Loses out. Back in the melee. The referee Given a foul. Right at her face. They're asking her to get up. Will be a card as well. Bangladesh gets a penalty. This is the incident. Is sent back into the mix. Oh, handball incident. Went down theatrically. Play acting involved. That is why she's been booked. First big moment for the goalkeeper. Oh, never seen something like this before. But the defender just stands right beside the goalkeeper. Referee never gonna allow that. It wasn't an indirect free kick, it's a penalty. Can't form a wall in front of the keeper. Faida Khandakar, the captain, stepping in to take the penalty. Will it be her first goal of this tournament? Up against Idusha Gamage. Can the young goalkeeper pull off some heroics? Stepping up, a fader! Referee signals for a retake. Might be encroachment. Got to be retaken. A fader to make it 0-5. And she finds the top corner. With absolute ease. Idusha did go the right way. Got something on the ball as well. There it is. Too much power on that penalty.
Goal for Bangladesh. Jersey number 4, Saff Khandakar.
Fifth goal of the night. Some joy for the captain. Gets away from her marker, Moti. Finds Yumela Marma. Another low ball sent inside. Picked up by Yumela once more. Clearing the forest of boots. So effortless. Play continues. Puja for Yumela Marma. They overload the flanks. Referee checks her watch. Last few seconds left. Now the goal-bound attempt. And there is the full-time whistle. 5 wins in a row for Bangladesh. A win that takes them to 15 points. Sri Lanka are on the opposite end of that spectrum with 5 defeats in a row. Moti Krishnarani as lively as usual. Bangladesh managed to score just a couple of goals in the first half, 3 in the second. Managed the game very well. Peter Butler's side, he made 4 changes right at the start of the second half. That injected a lot of pace in the gameplay. Sri Lanka yet to open their points tally. And the winning streak continues for Bangladesh. Day after tomorrow, we step into the final match day of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship. They face on Nepal in the second game. That's eventually going to decide the title. Will Bangladesh successfully defend the Saff Under-20 Championship, or will it be Nepal this time around? Final match day with 2 games lined up. The first one between Sri Lanka and Bhutan, the second game between Nepal and Bangladesh, which will eventually decide the winners. Bangladesh can even do with a draw. Nepal will have to win the game. The full-time scoreline is Sri Lanka 0, Bangladesh 5. A press from Pooja, a goal apiece from Moti, Karan Bahadur. With ease. Now time to get into the interviews. Yet another domination from Bangladesh.
මැච් එක පරාද වුණා ඒතුත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ශ්‍රී ලංකාව මොනවද කොහොමද වට ෆීල් වෙන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම අපි නව කලින් මැච් එකේදී ගෝල් 9ක් බංග්ලාදේශ අපිට ගැහුවා. ඒත් අපි මේ මැච් එකේදී අපිට ගෝල් 5යි ගැහුවා. අපිට ඒ ගැන සතුටක් තියෙනවා. මොකද ගෝල් අඩු ස්කෝර් එක අඩු කරගත්තට. ඉතින් අපි ඊළඟ පාර හොඳට සෙල්ලම් කරනවා.
The last match we played with Bangladesh, they scored around 9. And in this match, they scored 5. But I guess we had improved a lot. and we didn't give up yet. We were working hard. Plus, Bangladesh team, they are really good. I wish them. I say as congrats to them. And then we'll be trying next time very well.
Thank you. Best of luck for the next match.
Huh?
Best of luck for the next match.
Yeah, thank you. Of course.
It's been a great learning curve for Sri Lanka this tournament. For the young players in the team, rubbing shoulders alongside some of the top players of South Asia.
আমার তো অনেক ভালো লাগছে, বিশেষ করে কারণ আমি যেহেতু ডিফেন্স খেলছি, ওই সেকেন্ড গোলটা এই জন্য বেশি ভালো লাগছে। প্রথমটা অনেক ভালো লাগছে। আমাদের প্ল্যান আছে, আমরা আমাদের স্বাভাবিক খেলাটা খেলবো, এমনকি আমাদের সর্বোচ্চটা দিব, 120% দিয়ে ম্যাচটা উইন করার চেষ্টা করব, বাকিটা উপরওয়ালার হাতে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Great team effort from Bangladesh. Full-time scoreline, Sri Lanka 0, Bangladesh 5. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you day after tomorrow on the final match day. It's a goodbye and a good night.